Craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Call AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Call AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the top. Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. I'm your brother Ogod from Hip Hop News Uncensored, and sitting across from me is my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. You're in the building for another edition of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Oh God, what's good, my brother?
What's up? Shout out to all the people out there. If you see us on the split screen today, it's a snowstorm.
Yeah, man.
Going on in our neck of the woods, but nevertheless, it's just a little bit too dangerous to try to make it to the studio. But we in here today, man. A couple things we're gonna wrap with. Get the hell up out of here. You know, real quick. I want to talk about this because I received the email the other day saying, man, without putting too much of the people's name in it, it wasn't addressed to me, but it was Jay-Z's attorney actually sending out cease and desist to a couple of people that we had on our platform. Now, people can imagine probably who this is. I'll let them imagine, but it showed me that, you know, these people are starting to get tired now, man. And it even kind of shows me that when we did the video, like, man, a few weeks ago, where it was alleged that Jaguar Wright may have got a cease and desist from Jay-Z's lawyer, it may seem like that's even more truer now, you know, than we know, because it appears that this has gotten to the point, like, as long as, in my opinion, as people talk about these people and it don't reach a level where people are actually taking them to court and it don't damage their reputation, they'll let it slide. But it seems like these accusations and these stories led to now somebody actually coming after Jay-Z for real. And he's now going after YouTubers and people that are, you know, spreading false stories about him. It's not the first time I heard it. I heard academics and I heard another YouTuber journalist saying that, look, Jay-Z's starting to crack down now on people spreading false defamatory stories about him. What's your thoughts about that? I sent you the email, so you know it's very real. What's your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, one, I think that now it's official that he's paying attention, right? And for a long time, I think that it was no real reason to pay attention. But where there's smoke, there's fire, and the smoke being a lot of people running their mouths and creating narratives that they're sensationalizing for the purpose of views and for the purpose of attention. And eventually, when those stories and those fabrications and those narratives begin to take legs, like we've seen, and we look at this allegation, which we've seen now, this one singled out allegation, because I don't know what's coming down the pipeline or what's going on or whatever the case may be. When we look at this woman alleging what she alleged back in 2000, her dad picking her up, and the story seemed absolutely ridiculous. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand with a lot of the shit we hear on social media. So it's not too far out the spectrum of speculation. It's not too far out of the imagination. So with that going on and it hitting national attention the way it did, it's made Jay-Z and his team say, all right, well, what else is going on YouTube? And now he's there. And now people running with stories are now in trouble. And the person that was in that email that you sent me, it wasn't homegirl, you know what I'm saying? But it was some other people.
Her name was mentioned.
Yeah.
So
it just goes to show you.
And then they was actually, the crazy part about it, the person's on probation or parole.
Yeah.
And they sent it to his parole officer, like, yo, your client, your you know, suspect, whatever they call them, you know, is making up stories. This could possibly lead to this or that. So it's deadly, man. And you know, again, as long as people are just talking and making shit up and it don't really hit you, because Jay-Z, I mean, for years, man, people have made up stories, they made up rumors about him. You never heard him say a word about it.
Nope.
Now it's at his front doorstep. Like, oh no, I gotta spend some money now on this shit. I gotta get my lawyers. And so, you know, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the, you know, the people, man. Now, not really. I ain't gonna say I really feel sorry for them, because you shouldn't be lying just for views like that, bro. Like, I get it. If you got an opinion, that's fine. Like, you don't like Jay-Z, he's this, he's that. You don't like the way he did his artist, that's fine. But for you to start taking it to a point where you're saying that he may have got you killed, or he, he SA'd you, he had his way with you. You gotta be able to prove that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be able to prove it. So definitely crazy shit.
And it just shows you how sick we are as a society. And I'm gonna put us all in that box of just how much attention we want. You got somebody that just fresh coming out of jail and couldn't wait to tell a story. Now we don't really know what's true and what's fake, what he heard and what was said to him or what not was said to him. We have no idea. If you ask me, I'm going more along the lines with a lot of what was said was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And all for the love of attention. He may be in the same establishment as homeboy or whatever the case may be. And now all of a sudden he was associated. Because you see the stories and then you even see just the back and forth that we had. It was just like, dog, come on, man. Come on, bro. So
it gets to the point, man, where it's like they go too far. A little bit of attention, a little bit of money, a little bit of interviews. They want to keep it going, bro.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where it's like, all right, I'm gonna start lying and making up shit just so I can get these different interviews. So it's crazy.
And it just goes to show you how mentally sick people are, because then on the back end of that, they're trying to promote music or they're trying to promote their project or they're trying to promote whatever the case. So it's like, damn, the very people that you are trying to tear down, you're envious of and you're trying to be. Like, what's going on, man? But it's the world we live in.